Kinder really is just a simple pocket diaper. It has athletic wicking jersey on the inside, polyester on the outside with a TPU in between, a generous tummy panel, and a pocket opening in the back. Inserts are primarily bamboo viscose, though their green ones also contain cotton and hemp. Personally, I like their blue all cotton hemp inserts best, but they are discontinuing those. I was certain these would leak just like all the other pocket diapers on the market, but the amazing thing is they hold really well. I did end up with a significant blowout out the leg during that puree fed blowout phase poop. You know what I'm talking about? It's that phase where your baby is eating pureed foods before they're ready for real solids and they're starting the weaning process off of breast milk. So when it comes to those, yeah, I definitely got significant leakage out the legs. But everything else, including my 2-year-old's diarrhea, it held like a champ. The snaps are well placed, so it's easy to get a good fit around your baby that's comfortable. The fabric is flexible and stretchy, so the diaper really molds to the shape of your baby. When subject to my in-home test, the shell literally holds water like a Ziploc bag until the water level reaches the stitching at the legs. So keep that in mind. Once the stitching gets wet, the thread does wick water to the outside, but it doesn't spread because the polyester is non-wicking. I did find these to be plasticky feeling. The luxe version feels a little bit better, and if you're curious, the double gusset really doesn't do anything except make it harder to spray out poop. But I do like the vibrancy of the colors in the Luxe line. I did try their new Renew line, and these diapers are very, very soft, very stretchy. They run smaller than the Kinder typical size, and it only has a 5x2 snap instead of a 3x5. So that was an interesting choice. For my smaller baby, it fit really well. It was easy to get a nice snug fit around his legs. For my 2-year-old, it wasn't my preference. It did hold my 2-year-old's poop like a champ. It also held my baby's puree poop really well. As far as absorbency goes, because it's a smaller diaper, it's harder to fit more absorbency in it, and so it doesn't hold as much pee. You'll just have to change it more frequently. It does hold your Kinder yellow inserts and the white inserts, but you have to fold them different and they're kind of baggy and bunchy. So overall, this diaper feels bulkier on your baby. I have noticed issues with odor on the essentials. These shells really like to attain odor, similar to an old gym shirt, and I've never had that problem before with my current wash routine. The wet bags I thought didn't hold odors. I was really having issue with everything just smelling, and they weren't holding moisture either, so I was leery about the longevity of the Kinder covers. But then I decided to take all of my covers and wet bags and I threw them in the dryer, and that seemed to solve the problem. So if you're in the habit of hang drying, that'll preserve your elastics, but every now and again you're going to want to throw them through the dryer just to keep that TPU healthy. Remember to always put things in the dryer on low heat. Medium heat and above can delaminate your TPU. All in all, Kinder performs great. It fits great. I am leery about their longevity. Price point is fair. Per diaper, it's really expensive, but you can usually get good deals through bundles, and their clearance section is diverse. Kinder's pretty stingy with their coupons and sales, so don't wait around for a sale event. They're always weirdly specific, like buy 2 full price covers and get 1 free. I couldn't resist trying their Zorb pre-flats for night use. These are the most absorbent thing I've ever seen. Normally my heavy wetter wakes up with his diaper fully saturated. With this, there's a tiny wet spot on the front. It is bulky and it's not stretchy at all. There's no leg elastic, so it doesn't hold poop. It also tears easily from the snappies, and it takes forever to dry. I've also noticed my toddler waking up with some ammonia burns around his groin area, so whatever the material is, it's not really wicking the moisture away from his skin.